If you're looking for some comic book recommendations, you might be in luck because this is everything that I read in July, and I really loved all these comic books. Let's start off with the Omnibus that I chose last month. We had the Gotham Central Omnibus from Ed Brubaker and Greg Rucka. Gotham Central is some of the best crime and detective stuff that I've ever read, but it makes sense when you have some of the best to ever do it attached like Ed Brubaker and Greg Rucka. It's everything you love from series like Criminal. You just pick it up and you drop it in Gotham. Michael Lark and the rest of the team did a great job depicting this street level Gotham, and it's always messy characters. I always love that dark, inky look. Some really memorable arcs here and some of my new favorite characters. Really love the series so much, and it firmly has a place in one of my favorite DC reads of all time. The deluxe edition that I chose for the month of July is Murder Falcon by Daniel Warren Johnson and Mike Spicer. Daniel Warren Johnson is such an amazing comic book creator. On the surface, this is a story that's all about a rock band that has to get back together to save the world with the help of Murder Falcon here depicted on the cover. But as you read the series, it's so much deeper than that. This series was beautiful both in its art and its message. Daniel Warren Johnson balances these super heartfelt moments and these crazy phonetic action scenes with ease. The coloring from Mike Spicer was excellent as always. This read rips, it rocks, and it's a real must read for any comic book fan. Definitely recommend it. And then finally, the trade paperback that we chose for the month of July, we have the Underwater Welder from Top Shelf Productions and Jeff Lemire. I chose the Underwater Welder because I'm such a huge fan of Jeff Lemire's work, and it's been such a joy going back and reading some of his back catalog. One thing I know though is that Jeff Lemire has a lot of heart, and this read is no exception. The story is about this underwater welder who's expecting a child, and he has to overcome his kind of past and his troubled history with his dad to kind of get ready to be a dad himself. I really love Jeff Lemire's classic art style here, especially all the underwater scenes. Very cool stuff. Although this isn't my favorite Jeff Lemire series of all time, it's still a must-read series, and it's head and shoulders above most things that I read. Those are all the comic books that I read in July. Some really great stuff here. Definitely some of my new favorite series of all time. Let me know, what did you read in the month of July? I'd be curious. Thank you guys for watching, and read more comics.